Mr. Lin's team building expenses totaled 1,582,400 yuan. Please settle the bill before you leave. I'm refusing to pay this money. I didn't stay in the presidential suite. I didn't attend the wife pampering party. I never touched the high-end foot massage. Every debt has its owner. Go ask the people who spend the money for it. Mr. Lin, all 1.58 million has been charged to your name. My name is Lin Fan. I just joined Shengwei. I'm a newcomer at the bottom of the networking department. Just half a month ago, I had a windfall. My hometown house was relocated. A total of 3 million in compensation was transferred to my card. But the word got out. The wolves in my department went crazy instantly. They forced me to pay for the whole team to vacation in Sanya. Who could have expected? These people acted like they've never seen money in their lives. The women fought over luxury bags. The men booked full spas and foot massages. After the trip, they handed me a 1.58 million death bill. Lin Fan, you're really a good actor. You pocketed all 3 million in relocation money and still pretend you're living a tough life. My cousin saw your name clear as day on the relocation list. Your signature was fast and neat. Quietly became a millionaire overnight. Whoa, 3 million. Haha, you're impressive. Usually you insist we split the bill for a cucumber salad. Turns out you're just a low-key rich guy. Fan, you're a millionaire now. You can't keep pretending to be poor. This Sanya trip, you'd better give each of us 10,000. Upgrade us to ocean view rooms. And treat us to a big seafood feast. That's nothing for you. Since you're the newcomer this trip, you really should show what you're made of. Keeping 3 million on your card is a waste. Might as well give us some benefits for the trip. As the new guy, you have to know how to behave. That's right, a windfall deserves some generosity. How can you not share the wealth? Gripping 3 million and stingy as hell. Who'll include you in this circle later? Stingy guy. Greedy bloodsuckers. Looking for any chance to rip someone off. Alright, enough. Lin, 3 million is no small sum. We've taken good care of you. Just so happens, your sister-in-law Wang Li is coming by with something. With this big celebration. She might as well go to Sanya with us and join the fun. Everyone is bringing their families, so this trip can't be low-end. Otherwise, if word gets out, people will think you're a penny-pinching relocation guy. Am I right? There's no avoiding this. If you don't shell out, these people are going to squeeze you to death here. Judging by what they want, trying to get away with the minimum won't work. Might as well fund the trip. Give each person 5,000. All-inclusive economy flights and chain hotels. Spend money to avoid trouble. Just treat it like feeding dogs. Thanks for the advice, Li. The seniors have really looked after me. I'll cover all expenses for this Sanya trip. Economy flights both ways and 3 days at express hotels. Everyone can have a great time. I'll personally add 5,000 to each person's budget. Wow, extra 5,000 for everyone. Lin Fan, that's generous. Then this time we won't hold back. I'm hitting Sanya's hottest duty-free store. Let's do it. Let's fly out this weekend. Alright. I'll call soon to book tickets and hotels. 5,000 budget per person. And it's just chain express hotels. He's got 3 million in his pocket. And throws us a few coins. Like we're beggars. Damn him. Flying thousands of miles to stay in a dump hotel. Where do I put my face after that? Just 5,000 bucks. He thinks that's enough for us. He's dreaming. Unless he coughs up more of that 3 million. This won't end. Li, you got a plan in mind, right? Those lousy standard rooms. Can't even turn around in them. Are we monks going to Sanya? Chain hotels? Do you really think I'm that soft-hearted? I already had a friend change the plans. Atlantis top floor royal suite instead. And upgraded all tickets to first-class round trip. My God, Atlantis. Li, you can't be serious. That's top-class luxury. Royal suite costs tens of thousands a night. First-class tickets are crazy expensive too. Look at you, no ambition. And we don't have to pay a dime. Keep this from Lin Fan for now. I'll change our tickets for a few families. Fly out 2 days early. Stay in the best suite. Eat the best seafood. Once we're done with the fun, then have him come over and pay the bill. By the time he arrives, the bill will be fully racked up. The knife at his throat. He has to take the loss even if he hates it. He can't escape. Wow, honey. You're so clever. Just eating and drinking won't pay back enough. All those limited edition Hermes and Bleu de Chanel at the duty-free. Let's charge all skincare to his pre-order coupons. Our whole family will pressure him face to face. He wouldn't dare refuse to pay. Wang, that's insightful. Women grab bags. Men don't sit still either. Those top nightclubs in Sanya. I dream about booking a VIP dragon table. This time I have to try it. Experience lighting cigarettes with cash. Really squeeze him. That yacht bikini party? I'll arrange that too. Someone's covering at the end anyway. Just blow the budget. Then I'll check out. That spa that's famous for its gentle paradise. Book a Supreme Emperor bath. If he so much as peeps, everyone goes wild in Sanya and charges him for everything. Everything we wouldn't dare dream of, charge it to him. Lin Fan, don't forget you're flying to Sanya on Saturday. Are tickets and hotels done? Everything's booked. Lee, Saturday morning's 9 a.m. flight. 3 days, 2 nights at Four Seasons Hotel. Budget controlled under 5,000. All settled. Good, Lin. You handled it well. You're in charge of this trip now. You handle it. I can relax. See you Saturday. That fool is happily packing his bags right now. By the time he arrives Saturday, we'll have been partying for 2 days. When he comes, all he gets is the bill. Juan, you did great. Finally, I can enjoy a real vacation. Take note. This is what status looks like. Stick with the right people and every day is paradise. Michelin chef steak isn't even enough as a snack. But spending his relocation money makes it taste just right. Where's the butler? Bring a few bottles of the most expensive whiskey from the wine cellar. Wake up that country bumpkin. He usually won't even pay extra for an egg on his delivery. A 7-star suite is wasted on him. He doesn't deserve this kind of life. Serves you right for being a free workhorse in the office. Old Ma and Lee were spot on. Who cares, he's not even here. As long as the bank card limit's reached, that's fine. I've already reached out to Duty Free City. Tomorrow morning I'll just deliver some Urus bags directly, along with the Plum Blossom gift set. You settle the room charges together. Xiaolin, stop waiting at the airport. We flew in on Thursday. First class treatment is really nice. We didn't book those Four Seasons Express hotels. Switched straight to Atlantis Royal Suites. The seafood feast is already arranged. Hurry up, change your ticket and fly over to join us. All expenses here are billed to the tab. Waiting for you to settle them. First class. Atlantis Royal Suite. They flew out 2 days ahead. These bastards confirmed everything face to face with me, but snuck their tickets up 2 days earlier behind my back on Saturday. This whole thing was a pitfall from start to finish. Just waiting for me to fall into it? If I blow things up now, I won't last long in the company after this. Even if I badmouth them at Atlantis, they checked in 2 days earlier. The max should just barely go over 100 grand. That's the cap. Just treat it as spending money to avoid disaster. Use this money to shut their mouths. I'll deal with this bill slowly later.
It's right behind this door.
First class tickets, Royal Suite, Yacht Flyers. Plus Alice and Daffodil watch boxes scattered all over the place. This round alone ran through over 1 million. These animals, are planning to boil my flesh and bones together for soup. Hey, our money bag finally got off the plane. Come on, let's record the latest relocation achievement. Landing late at night after lots of overtime. This whole scene is pretty heartbreaking. Xiaolan, it's not your sister-in-law scolding you. Our Lei brought me here by plane. You made everyone wait the whole day. Who would feel okay about that? It's only because Lao Li from our family has a big heart. If the boss were more hot-tempered, he'd have flipped out already. Why are you standing at the door spacing out? If you can't handle a big scene, just don't come in. That's true. Your usual travel standard is probably somewhere between a 756. Young people need to learn and broaden their horizons. 1 hour in this suite tonight. You'll learn more than a whole year at work. Still standing there like a doorman? Hurry up and come sit down. What, you expect us to queue up and applaud for your welcome? I won't pay a single cent of this bill. But if I confront them face to face now, they'll insist I invited them myself. Since all of you treat me like an ATM, then don't blame me for checking the accounts. First step. Get them to say themselves that this place is unrelated to me. Manager Li's flight was delayed till after midnight. Made all the seniors and sister-in-law wait the whole day for nothing. It was definitely my poor planning. At least he's acknowledging his mistake. But talk alone isn't enough. Action is what matters. You know what the manager is teaching you?
Exactly.
I just checked the location at the front desk. Didn't we agree on staying at Four Seasons Hotel? Why did it turn into Atlantis? Bringing family to that kind of place. People will laugh at us until next year. How can you even show your face? Grabbed 3 million for relocation. And you expect our Lao Li to stay in a paper-thin economy room. Sister-in-law, I've been with Lao Li for years. First time treated like this. Don't be so stingy. Using my relocation? Money so you guys can enjoy yourselves. Wang Ge's criticism is right. It's my bad for not thinking it through. That 4G-style hotel chain. I feel embarrassed just hearing about it. Your sense is too shallow. Big brothers have to help you make the decision themselves. Atlantis Royal Suite matches your 3 million windfall. Manager Li sure knows how to make a statement. This 7-star Seaview room was your decision. Of course it was. A top-class Atlantis suite like this isn't even open to regular customers. If I didn't use personal connections and call around, you wouldn't even get past the lobby security tonight. Li's reputation is better than running ourselves ragged. That's why he's the boss. That's real strength. Next step, prove the trip and expenses weren't set by me. Today's first-class upgrade and yacht outing were also arranged by Manager Li. Do you even need to ask about the itinerary? We all discussed it together. You said you'd cover everything. What? Want all of us with families to squeeze into economy and public beach? Xiaolan, hide that shabby look. Your sister-in-law tried that top-notch spa today. Really makes you look younger. Butler service is decent. Seaview is just so-so. But those limited edition purses from Duty Free City, expensive just for the name. I think we can pick more. High-end entertainment is the real spending. That Royal KTV Supreme room, with a whole row of VIP atmosphere crew, was freaking awesome. If you hadn't hit the jackpot today, who would splurge like this? Hage really knows how to party. Following you guys is really eye-opening. I was flying up in the sky just now. Looks like the sweet KTV yacht and those duty-free bags were all arranged by the seniors for me. What? You're here to audit accounts now? Yang misunderstood. I'm just afraid when checking out tomorrow, the front desk will tally the bill. And I have no idea. Ends up embarrassing Manager Li. Before you even landed, all the itinerary and bills, we've already finalized. We reserved the suite, we booked the yacht. You just shut up and pay. Don't ruin everyone's vacation mood. This kid finally recognizes his place. Would have been better if you'd wised up sooner. Don't be so short-sighted, young man. You're holding 3 million. Show a little and honor the seniors. Li, our Lei can still treat you kindly. one last step. Prove that I haven't touched a cent from these messy accounts. Not even a penny's worth. I've been starving since I got off the plane. All those seafood feasts you ordered. Come on, are you still dreaming? Linfin, this is a 7-star hotel. No one's packing up seafood shells for your late-night snack. Maybe you want a taste? These crab legs, don't let the boss say he doesn't care about his team. Imported shells even come with a magical vibe. Lee, that's savage. Making a relocation guy suck crab shells doesn't match his status. Sister-in-law, still a bit of bloody color here. Shaolin, scrape it with your finger. This stuff is several thousand for a single serving. Don't waste it. Shaolin, you need to get it. Everyone flew in from far away. No way to go hungry. Once that seafood goes cold, it's fishy. Your work efficiency is low. Can't blame others. Not even a drop of soup left. That's what you guys said. So I guess tonight I'm just here as a spectator. Manager Lee, I came in and didn't even get a sip of mineral water. I thought I could at least grab something warm. Looks like my slow moves really are the problem. That's right. Young people, don't just focus on filling your own stomach. First, you have to learn how to serve others. This trip to Sanya is your first lesson. Manager Lee is absolutely right. I've just started in the industry. I rely entirely on your guidance for dealing with people. As long as you understand that, you're good. I'm not trying to scare you. All the big clients' contract renewals and kickbacks in our department are handled by us old-timers, by leveraging our resources. If you want to hold on to this job, you've got to know how to pay your dues. That's why this trip to Sanya is actually here to set the rules for me. That's right, the price tag may be steep, but you have to pay it. Don't hang on to your 3 million for dear life. Money sitting in your account is just worthless paper. Bringing it out for everyone's benefit is what makes you a real social person. Lin Fan, you're not planning to bail on the bill, are you? If you're out here, be generous. Especially someone like you who got rich overnight. A stingy attitude only makes people sick. If you dare to piss off Manager Lee today, you'll have a rough time in the office tomorrow. Getting rich and then cutting off all your ties. If word gets out, how is Manager Lee supposed to deal with you? Thanks for the reminder, sis. But I rushed all the way here and my throat's burning. I haven't even had a sip of water. Haha. Where's the sweet butler? Hurry up and bring our demolition tycoon a glass of plain water. Didn't get any seafood. At least make sure the tap water's enough. Careful, the butler's water gets added to the room bill. Lin Fan, this tiny expense shouldn't make you cringe. What's he afraid of? These nouveau rich types pretending to be broke are shady inside. Go ahead and laugh. I hope your tough attitude stays the same when you see the bill later. I hope you all stay as tough. Since Manager Lee booked a suite, and the itinerary and duty-free shop were arranged by you seniors, how should I get the bill when I swipe my card at the front desk later? Should I make the invoice out to Shenhui Network Team Building? Don't mention the company. This is our private benefit gathering. Stop using team building as a shield. Don't play games on the invoice with me. Don't involve the company at all. Of course, you struck it rich yourself and are paying out of pocket to treat Manager Lee and everyone here. There's no connection to company accounts at all. Lin, you'd better not try anything sneaky. If you're thinking about getting reimbursed by the company, Manager Lee will make sure you can't survive in the business department. I'm just double-checking the details, so I don't mess things up. Stop dragging your feet. Newbies always talk too much. It's annoying just to listen. Brother Hai, are all you seniors satisfied with tonight's arrangements? So later on, those stuck client cases in my hands, you really can help me work them out. Of course. If the brothers had a blast today, you'll always get a piece of the action in the future. Did you hear that loud and clear? Brother Hai's word is golden. What you spent today is totally worth it. Lin Fan, workplace connections are something money can buy. You paved a wide path today, and it's a straight road from now on. All right, I'll go settle the balance with the front desk. Go, go, go! Move quickly. Once the bill is checked, hurry back. We're going offshore tomorrow morning. Stand tall while paying the bill. Don't embarrass our department. Don't let the 7-star front desk think we're country bumpkins. Lynn, sis is giving you a heads up. Think twice before acting out at Atlantis. If you really embarrass Manager Lee, forget about using the company name to get ahead. Hurry up. Demolition Tycoon. Mr. Lin, please allow me to guide you to the cashier at the lobby. Xiaolan, consider today your apprentice banquet. Be sharp moving forward. You'll have plenty of chances for promotions and raises. I didn't book the suite. I didn't take the duty-free seafood. I didn't eat a single bite. Didn't even touch a drop of mineral water. The evidence chain is completely closed. Mr. Lin, the lobby entrance is to your right. Thank you. Mr. Lin, out of personal concern, I need to say something extra. These colleagues of yours, when checking in this afternoon, directly requested at the front desk to upgrade all services to the highest tier. Exactly what did they say? They said you received a windfall, so you should have great prospects. They even insisted you're a rookie in the workplace, that you would absolutely end up a silent victim. Mr. Lee didn't even look at the menu when ordering, only wanted the most extravagant items. Mr. Zhao wanted all the rare bottles from the wine cellar brought up. And Miss Lin over there, she specifically said people like you, rookie at work, should pay for lessons to learn how to get along. Mr. Lin, you look like an honest person. Their behavior in the suite. Even we as hotel staff found it excessive. Be extra careful when checking the bill. Thanks for the warning. As the hotel butler, I have no authority to interfere with guests' charge instructions. I can only accompany you to the lobby to pull up the bill. Additionally, several of them went downstairs in the middle, visited the duty-free mall luxury counters, returned with mysterious expressions, then started demanding expensive drinks like crazy. I really don't know what they're up to. Before you sign, be sure to check every item line by line. It's truly ridiculous. Colleagues who sit together every day are actually less decent than a total stranger like a butler. Clean. I understand. Thank you. Let's head to the lobby. Manager Chun, about the royal suite. Mr. Lin is here to check the final payment list. Mr. Lin, royal suite. Total expenditure, 11,082,400 yuan. Since you are a valued guest at our hotel, we can waive the small change for you. So settle at 1.58 million flat. Oh my god. $1.58 million. That's a bold scam. 20 portions of premium deep-sea caviar set. 20 M9 tomahawk steak dinners. Exclusive booking fee for underwater restaurant. 2-day extension for Royal Ocean View Suite. Full-day rental for super luxury yacht. 2 sets of Spada Dragon Suite. 3 bottles of Romani Conti Red. 10 bottles of Richard Champagne. Suite butler service fee. Seafood processing fee. 6 bottles of 30-year Macallan. 2 limited edition Louis XIII bottles. 10 bottles of Royal Salute. Enough food and drinks for the whole family for 3 days. Enough alcohol to get them wasted on the beach. But this isn't even the most fatal part. Itemized details of duty-free mall and entertainment venue charges. 3 Hermes Platinum bags. 8 boxes of top-tier blue mystery skincare sets. 5 Cartier diamond bracelets. The rest all high-end entertainment venues. King's Bath at Hitan Spa Club space. Exclusive booking of top bars, yacht bikini private party. The women fought for bags and jewelry. The men grouped up for karaoke. Bar and bath center thrills. These vampire schemes are truly precise. Dressed so ordinary. Did they come to this 7-star hotel just to cause trouble? Just to freeload and scam? Mr. Lin, Royal Suite. All related itinerary and expenses have been finalized. All luxury duty-free items have been delivered to the suite. Our hotel's charge settlement system is extremely rigorous. If you find any item questionable, I can go through each with you. But if you enjoy the top-tier services and suddenly refuse to pay, The hotel legal department's intervention will be very ugly. That wouldn't reflect well on your social status. I get what you're saying, but I am not questioning the hotel's pricing policy. Then what exactly do you mean? Who stayed in the room? Who pays the bill? Who took the bags? Who pays for them? Everything listed above? None of it was consumed by me, Lin Fan. Mr. Lin, regarding the royal suite, all guests during check-in unanimously stated that all expenses these days would be charged to your account.
But now,
You categorically deny this. From the hotel's risk control perspective, I am forced to suspect you may be attempting to skip payment. Feel free to investigate anytime. First, let's sort out the duty-free and entertainment venue charges. That part billed on behalf. Pull them out for review. 2:10 p.m. Zhaohai, Royal KTV Supreme Suite, and Premium Imported Liquor Package. 2:45 p.m. Wangli, 2 boxes of top-tier Blue Mystery Skincare Set, 1 Hermes Platinum Bag. 3:20 p.m. Lin Mengmeng, 3 boxes of Blue Mystery Skincare Set, 1 Van Cleef & Arpels necklace. 3:50 p.m. Wu Bin, VIP booth at Base Top Bar, 3 Spade a Dragon Suite sets. 4:10 p.m. Zhao Yong, Yacht on the Sea, private bikini party booking and Cuban cigars. 4:30 p.m. Li Changming, Haitan Luxury Spa, Supreme King's Domain, and 5 Cartier diamond necklaces from the duty-free zone. The leader got both spa and goods. The others wallowed in decadence, using my hard-earned money to play big shot outside. How amusing. These duty-free items were indeed claimed by the 20-plus guests in the suite. Each signed for them. But when arranging the charge service, they registered total settlement under your name. Is my original signature anywhere here? Currently, no. Then is there any surveillance footage proving I personally went to the counter for pickup? You are not seen in any pickup video. What about the suite and dining? Who decided to upgrade to Atlantis? Who ordered the king crab? Who opened all those vintage bottles? System shows Royal Suite was indeed privately booked by Mr. Li Changming. You were responsible for exclusive service in the suite tonight. Yes, manager Mr. Lin. What was the situation before entering? Mr. Li's group was already having the crab. All the food and wine for Missy's send-off were served. By the time Mr. Lin arrived, the king crab and beef were already almost gone. The spade of bottles were already opened. Mr. Lin never placed any orders. He didn't touch the food? Absolutely not. I poured him a glass of mineral water. He didn't even touch the rim of the glass. There's no room for a single lie in this. You're willing to guarantee. I'm willing to guarantee with my entire career. After entering, Mr. Lin only exchanged a few words with them. Didn't even sit for long. Then asked me directly to take him downstairs for the bill. There's solid evidence for this. I recorded the conversation in the suite just now. They admitted themselves that they were supposed to stay at an economy hotel. Atlantis was switched privately by Li Changming. The tens of thousands spent on food and wine were their own decisions. I rushed over from the airport. By then, they'd already had their fill and cleaned up, and the whole family's luggage has already been settled in the presidential suite. How much of their conversation inside did you hear just now? Every single detail. It matches exactly what Mr. Lin described. Control room, listen up. Immediately pull the surveillance for the top floor royal suite corridor. Keep a close eye on this Mr. Lin in the lobby. Get the precise timing of when he swiped in and out of the room down to the second, as well as the timeline for the duty-free mall's proxy signing area. Control room copies, data being transmitted now. Mr. Lin, since you maintain that the original budget was for a standard budget hotel, can you provide the relevant proof? This is a screenshot of my initial booking. It's clearly marked on there. The total budget was kept under 5,000. I was originally willing to cover this amount. Immediately save a copy of the witness statement. Include the precise description of Mr. Lin entering the suite, the state of the leftover food, and the fact that he absolutely never touched the food or wine. Get it down in black and white as ironclad evidence. 10:15 p.m. Mr. Lin enters the royal suite. Before this, the seafood feast was finished, and all premium wines had been opened. Mr. Lin did not eat or drink throughout. He didn't even touch the glass of mineral water I offered him. Mr. Lin, you can take a photo as your whole card. We will hand over the original paper documents to the hotel's legal department for filing. Mr. Lin, if that group upstairs sees the bill and starts a scene, I'm afraid we might need you to step in and make a formal separation later. Let me know what's up. No problem. However, I'll be cutting off all communication signals shortly. Cutting off communications? Those vampires. They'll definitely be bombarding my phone like mad dogs in a bit. I don't have time to listen to their barking. Room 302, Sanya Bay Seaside Road, Budget Inn. Where I'm staying is just a few steps from here. If it really goes to legal proceedings, have the security captain take the address and knock on the door. Understood. Whoever lay in the bed, whoever carried the bags, is whoever fills this hole? Manager Chun. The debt collection tactics of a 7-star hotel should be much tougher than mine, right? The hotel has a professional legal debt collection team. Next, we will directly initiate debt recovery procedures against the actual consumers upstairs. Mr. Lin, your move to lure the snakes out of the hole was brilliant. In the suite just now, seeing you acting so submissive, I thought you were a newcomer to this scene, who was really going to be gaslighted into suffering in silence. Turns out you were digging a hole for them all along, getting them to hand over their own confessions. What else? Never try to prove your innocence to self-righteous idiots. Using magic to defeat magic is the most efficient way. These people's behavior is too hideous. They don't treat you like a colleague at all. They're just sucking your blood like you're some big sucker. You have to watch out for these people in the workplace from now on. There aren't many workers with good values left these days. Thank you for speaking up for justice today. I just can't stand seeing honest people being bullied.
Hey, Lin Fan.
Hurry up and settle the room bill. Boss Lin, this level of prestige tonight should be enough for a year's worth of social media posts, right? You want prestige, do you? This bill for over 1.5 million. This astronomical bill will definitely make an unforgettable impression on you for the rest of your lives. Manager Lee, these shots are amazing. The filters and composition. It perfectly captures the aura of an old money veteran. This is the charm of upward social networking. Follow Brother Lee from now on, and he'll take you to eat and drink the best. Your horizons will naturally broaden. Why is that kid, Lin Fan, as slow as a snail? It's just swiping a card, right? Could it be he saw all those zeros at the end and fainted right at the checkout counter? Even if he faints, he still has to pull out his card. He's a newcomer who won 3 million. What's wrong with making a little contribution to our department? If a newcomer doesn't know the rules and won't bleed a little, does he still expect to survive in the business department? First thing tomorrow morning, I'll go tip off those folks in administration. I'll say this kid, under old Lee, is barely starting to get it, but his taste is trash, and we'll have to slowly help him wash off that poor boy smell. Does he dare not get it? Usually, he even snatches 80-cent red envelopes in the group chat. Suddenly getting rich, if he doesn't even have the sense to pay his respects. I'll teach him a lesson during next month's performance review. Come on, come on. To Brother Lee building powerful connections in a 7-star hotel. And to that kid Lin Fan finally seeing the light. Cheers! What? Seeing the light? He was simply scared out of his wits by our display today. Just paying to avoid trouble. Hey, don't bite the hand that feeds you. Don't be so blunt. Workplace newbies. This is how they're broken in. With this $1 million bill tonight, we've got him by the throat completely. From now on, who's the boss in this office? He'll have a good idea now. Exactly, once this door is open. Whenever he gets business commissions in the future, it'll have to be by this standard. Leaving 3 million in the hands of a bachelor like him is a total waste. Better to regularly provide some team-building benefits for us. I saw that look on his face like he'd swallowed a dead fly at the door earlier. It nearly killed me with laughter. When he finishes swiping and comes up, I'll have to keep feeding him some more sweet talk to make him play the sucker willingly. If he really knows how to act, for tomorrow morning's luxury yacht party, he should give us each a big red envelope to settle our nerves. Our whole families accompanied him for a whole day. Just a seafood meal isn't enough to fill the gaps in our teeth. Save the red envelope talk for later. First, let him settle that 1 million plus at the front desk. The bill here will definitely let him experience what it means to feel the pain deep in his bones. What's the panic? Once this huge sum is swiped from his card, he'll be completely on our pirate ship. From now on, in our core business section, whether we want to mold him or crush him, it'll be whatever we say. Manager Chun, outer surveillance confirms. Mr. Lin has left the main hotel building area. Received, Zhang Tai. Bring the men to gather at the checkout counter. Copy that, on my way. Time it right. In 10 minutes, go up and knock on the door of the royal suite. Notify them to pay the bill. Manager Chun, that crowd has pretty poor manners. What if they see the bill and start playing foul or throwing a tantrum? You just slap the bill on the table. Don't argue with them. Don't haggle with them. And definitely don't provoke them. A 1.58 million bad debt for the top floor royal suite. Those 20-odd people will likely go crazy. Take the brothers up there to keep order. Remember the rules. As long as they don't get physical, we provide civilized service. If anyone tries to force their way into the elevator, shut them down immediately according to the loss prevention protocol. Got it. Not even a fly will get out. Itemized spending, duty-free proxy signing vouchers, primary guest registration info, and surveillance timestamps. The legal department has made it all into an ironclad case. If we need to report it later, we'll hand this whole set over to the local police station. Let them stew a bit longer. Go up exactly on time. Leaving them in the suite tonight. Manager Lee and that bunch are completely screwed. When we get to the office tomorrow, those old bastards will probably team up to mess with me. Will I have to write my own resignation and slink away? The overall economic environment is so bad these days. If I quit, where would I even go? This crappy industry circle is only the size of a palm. Manager Lee and the others are deeply entrenched in this business. Who doesn't know the big clients and distributors? Even if I resign now, as long as they casually say something bad during my background check, I'll be completely blacklisted from the entire industry. That compensation money from the demolition looks impressive. But in this place where every inch of land is worth its weight in gold, it's not even enough to buy a tiny old apartment. If I really use it to start a business and be a boss, I have neither the background nor the resources. If I really go into those waters, I'll just be a lamb to the slaughter. Going bankrupt happens faster than being a poor worker. Asking me to swallow this insult and go back to playing the grandson. Why should these workplace vampires who bully the weak dare to take a bill of over 1 million today and hold my head down to bleed me dry? They'll skin me alive by tomorrow, just to help them meet their sales targets. In the workplace, sucking it up never leads to peace and quiet. It's these old bastards who take an inch and want a mile, literally stepping all over my face. Fine, if they're hell-bent on ruining my career, then let's just flip the table. Let's see who dies first. That son of a bitch, Lin Fan. Did he fall into the lobby toilet or something? He's been settling the bill for over half an hour. Anyone would think he went to print the money himself. Hey, do you even need to ask? He definitely saw that 7-figure bill. And standing there at the front desk, he probably pissed his pants from the shock. Even his hand must be shaking while swiping the card. Oh man! The guy is a nouveau rich with 3 million in demolition compensation in his pocket. A single hair from his leg is thicker than our waists. Spending this bit of pocket change, how could it possibly hurt him that much? A poor kid who's never seen a high-end scene in his life. We're going to bleed him dry tonight, which is also helping him wash off that poverty-stricken smell. Once the kid finishes paying the bill and crawls back up here in shame, I'm definitely going to have a little meeting with him. A nouveau rich with money and no clue how to spend it. The saddest part is making him realize that the path in the workplace is paved with money. Brother Lee, you've got it all figured out. If that money stays in his own pocket, it's just a string of dead numbers. Bringing it out to treat us, the core pillars of the team. Now that's what you call a highly profitable political investment. What kind of goddamn investment is that? To put it bluntly, this is just him paying his own workplace protection fee. Not locked? Where's that kid Lin Fan? Why are you guys coming up? Honored guests, sorry for the interruption. The royal suite and all secondary bills charged to the room. Total 1,582,400 yuan. The lobby manager has rounded down the change for you. The total settlement is exactly 1.58 million. Which guest will be swiping their card now? What the hell are you talking about? How much? The total consumption this time is settled at 1.58 million RMB. 1.58 million? Are you running a hotel or a crooked shop? This is highway robbery. Tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, millions. It really is fucking 1.58 million. Bullshit. You must have calculated it wrong. We just had some seafood, opened a few bottles of imported liquor, and grabbed a few designer bags on the way. Even for a 7-star hotel. How the hell could it reach over 1 million? Your system must be wrong. High-end trendy hotels like yours, do you judge people by their looks? Are you intentionally overcharging us here? This is the room fee plus the meal. This is blatant robbery. Go find Lin Fan, the guy who just went downstairs. It was agreed today that the whole thing is his treat. He's the one who must pay this bill. Sorry, Mr. Lin refused to pay any amount. And he has already left the hotel? He slipped away? Why the hell did he slip away? What the hell is wrong with your hotel staff? How could you just let him run? Sorry, The user you dialed is powered off. Fuck, it's turned off. That bastard flaked on us. That son of a bitch. Earlier in the room, he was acting all humble like a servant, but turns out he was digging our graves and waiting for us to jump in. What an animal. He gets the demolition money and turns on his own people, tricking our whole family into coming here while he runs off alone. Isn't he afraid of ghosts knocking on his door at night? This was definitely premeditated. When we were mocking him earlier, he didn't even fart. Turns out he'd already planned to grease his heels and ditch the bill. Brother Lee, something's not right. This kid was setting us up from the very beginning. Lin Fan dares to play dirty with me? Trying to pin a 1.5 million yuan hole on my head? You're fucking dreaming. Fuck. He runs faster than a goddamn rabbit. What are you guys paid for? He said he was going to pay the bill. You should have chained him to the front desk. You're the ones who let him go. And now you're coming up here asking us for money. Everyone? Before Mr. Lin left, he signed a waiver, proving that he is not the actual consumer of this suite. Just because he says so, doesn't mean it's true. Well, I'm saying it now too. I wasn't the one staying in this suite. What are you trying to do? Nothing, I'm doing nothing. Get your manager on duty up here. We won't recognize a single cent of this 1 million plus bad debt. Manager Chun is already in the elevator coming up. 1.58 million. 1.58 million. I've been a corporate slave at the company my whole life. And even if I didn't eat or drink, I couldn't save enough for a down payment on this room. Over $1 million for one night. If this isn't a crook shop ripping people off, what is? I have no money. I can't even scrape together 10,000 yuan in my account. Brother Lee, didn't you brag before we left that Lin Fan would cover everything? How did this bomb suddenly land on our heads? This. If we really split this per person among our families, each family would have to cough up nearly 300,000. Shut your damn jinx mouth. 300,000. What the fuck is wrong with me? Why would I pay 300,000 for someone else? That little brat Lin Fan got the demolition money and said he wanted to show off. What the hell does that have to do with me? Right, that's exactly it. He personally promised in the group chat that he'd pay in full. The whole company knows it. Him running away now makes him a total deadbeat. We absolutely cannot panic. Whoever cowers or accepts this now will be the sucker who goes bankrupt. We must insist that it's Lin Fan's treat. Stick to the story. This 7-star hotel is guilty of fraud and overcharging. If you have any questions regarding the total amount, we can pull up the system data anytime to check item by item. You're Manager Chun, right? You've come at the right time. Tonight's gathering was organized by a new employee who said he'd pay, now that he's run off. Instead of going out to catch the runner, you've locked the doors to bully us accompanying family members. Is this the kind of thuggish way you do business, Mr. Lee? This royal suite was reserved under your personal name with your ID. All the family members were also brought in through your facial recognition. Now that over $1 million in expenses has been incurred, hotel rules state the bill only goes to the actual person who enjoyed the services. What kind of bullshit is that? Who did you say reserved this room? The primary registered guest is indeed Mr. Lee Changming. And before Mr. Lin arrived, everyone had already been in the suite, enjoying top-tier service for nearly 5 hours. Mr. Lin didn't touch a single utensil after entering, didn't touch a glass, stayed for less than 10 minutes, and went straight downstairs with me to check the records. What the hell do you mean, actual consumer? I'm just a guest following the boss for a team-building event. Sir, 5-star hotels do not recognize your company's internal verbal agreements. We only recognize the consumption records in black and white. What do you mean verbal agreement? It's written in black and white in the group chat that he hit it big and invited the whole family out for a trip. He's the one who greased his heels and ran off. Why don't you go find the real target? Why are you picking on us instead? Mr. Lin has legally left the hotel area. Then why don't you just call him back? Communication has been cut off. On what grounds did you let him go? How could a 7-star hotel let a paying guest walk out? Now you shut the doors and make us workers take the blame. You really think I'm easily scared? You're making us your scapegoats, aren't you? Sir, please immediately put down the hotel's property. Manager Chun, there's definitely something shady with your accounts. We just casually had a seafood feast. How could it possibly cost a down payment for an apartment? I don't care, I can't even pay my credit every month. I couldn't cough up that much money even if you beat me. Exactly, this is classic price gouging. Hidden costs are totally unclear. When we placed the order, we had no idea you'd hit us with such absurd prices. Every item on the bill is clearly priced. It's written clearly on the iPad service list. And when those expensive wines were opened in the afternoon, I made sure to confirm the price multiple times with everyone. Shut your dirty mouth, you're just a tea serving staff. Do you even get a say here? Sir, please show some respect. Don't make trouble in our hotel. Manager Chun, let's keep it civil. We're all decent people here. There's no need to break out fighting while on vacation. How about this? You send a card to bring Lin Fan back. As long as he stands right here, we can sort out this bill face to face. Not a cent will be off. Your Mr. Lin has already left the hotel. Our hotel has no authority to restrict anyone's freedom. I'm making myself clear today. Whoever wants to cover this mess, go ahead. I won't pay a single cent. Your hotel and those security guards are blocking the door. What do you want? Trying to operate a shady business, is that it? Are you going to actually beat people? I'll expose this shady hotel online. I want netizens to see how this so-called 7-star influencer hotel works together to take advantage of us working people. That's right, this is pure criminal logic. Absolute forced buying and selling. Fine, making a scene only makes it easier to settle. If the authorities get involved, it's not us trying to skip payment. It's the hotel teaming up with Lin Fan to scam us. That Lin Fan kid ran off. The hotel can't pretend they're not involved. Let's see how they deal with this. Lee, what are you trying to do? This getting bigger won't help us either. Isn't their 7-star hotel all about rules and reputation? Let's get the security uncles over to explain the law to them. Call the police, Lao Lee. Report them right now. Let security take down this shady hotel that scams ordinary people. Shut it down. No way, I'm really not buying this today. Sleep for a night, have a meal, and it's over 1.5 million. You think the pricing bureau is just for show? Hello, security. We're in the Atlantis Royal Suite. We've run into a top-level scam. Yeah. They're colluding with an employee at our company who's a relocated resident. They're conspiring together, setting up a chain scam, trying to extort 1.58 million from us. Officer, please help. Please come take control. We just came here for a vacation. Ordinary workers. Their security guards have blocked the door completely. Is this illegal detention? Exactly. A bunch of shady security guards at the door, intimidating us brutally for money. Can you hear this? The lead security guard is staring us down right here. Isn't this violent gangster behavior? Front desk, pay attention. Get the registration info of the main guest in the royal suite. Transaction slips. Tax-free goods receipts. All photos and documents packaged and ready. As soon as security arrives, hand over directly to legal. Please hurry over. 1 more minute late. Our whole family will get their arms broken off. Manager Chun? Security will be here soon. Before security arrives, There's no way you'll get a single dime from us. No chance. I'm posting a short video online right now. Let everyone nationwide see how this shady hotel bleeds us dry. Before local officers arrive, everyone better stay quietly in the room. If you smash even one item in the suite, or lay a finger on the staff, who the hell do you think you are? What right do you have to restrict our freedom, not letting us check out and leave? Just because of this unsettled 1.58 million bill. Before official security defines the case, no one is getting out that door. Officer, thank God you finally arrived. Please see this bunch of ruthless bandits. They're running scams, swindling hard-working people's money, and telling security guards to block the door so we can't leave. Shut your mouths. Stick to your story. Just say that Lin Fan invited us for vacation, and the hotel screwed up and let the pair go. Now they're going nuts and trying to push the blame on us. Exactly, that's the truth. We must not give in. Bunch of guard dogs. Just wait for the officials. Security will be here soon. Let's see if you dare to illegally detain anyone. Who just called the security center? Hey, officer. It was my call. We're trapped in a chain scam here. Our company has a new guy. Got 3 million from his relocation. Said he'd take everyone to Sanya. But that kid took off on his own. Now the hotel is forcing us broke workers to pay over 1.5 million. We're just regular folks with mortgage and car loan payments. One night in a hotel costs over 1.5 million. Isn't that blatant fraud? Just look at them. A pile of security guards, blocking the main entrance completely. This is outright illegal detention. Restricting freedom, right? Wake up. Line up and speak one by one. Security officer, we admit that we did stay here and have dinner tonight. But the person who actually paid is Lin Fan. His old home was demolished, and he got 3 million in compensation. He bragged in the company's big group chat, inviting everyone to vacation in Sanya. But he made an excuse to go downstairs and swipe his card, then slipped away himself. The hotel front desk knew perfectly well he was coming to settle this huge bill, but still deliberately let him leave. Now, with the doors closed, they're forcing us struggling workers to take on the over 1.5 million burden. How can there be such unfair treatment in the world? Security officer, the hotel has no right to restrict anyone's freedom. Mr. Lin personally checked the bill before leaving. He clearly stated he wasn't the actual consumer. And on this sky-high bill, there is no record of his signature or authorization. Stop making up stories. You're definitely all in this together. You teamed up to scam us, cheating us ordinary folks. Watch your language. Here is the registration record for the Royal Suite's main guest, and all the consumption bills, confirmation receipts for duty-free purchases and corridor surveillance footage. The registered guest of the suite is Mr. Lee Changming. Mr. Lin arrived at the suite at 10:15 p.m. He left for the lobby at 10:23. He never ordered a single dish. Didn't drink a drop of alcohol. Didn't sign for any luxury items. He didn't eat anything. That's because we left some on the table for him. He was just acting noble, refusing to eat. He pretended to be pitiful and tricked us. You guys ate up all the king crab and wagyu beef. Didn't leave him a bite? What are you, a serving waiter, babbling about? You're the exclusive butler for this suite? Yes, tonight I was responsible for exclusive butler service for this suite. Tell us exactly what happened at the time. When Mr. Lin Fan entered the suite, almost all the premium seafood on the table was already gone. Mr. Li and the others didn't even let him have a sip of water and immediately ordered him downstairs to pay the bill. You're just a waiter, stop falsely accusing people. Stop making random accusations. Stop slandering others. If you keep insulting people, please go directly to the corridor outside. 1,582,400 rounded down to 1.58 million. That's enough for a major case. Those who reported this just claimed over the phone. They experienced invisible charges and price gouging. The hotel's electronic menu and drink list all clearly listed prices each time the high-end dishes and premium drinks were served. It was confirmed with the guests in the suite. The guests kept saying not to look at prices, just wanted the most expensive items. So you believe when we're drunk, everything we say counts? If someone's drunk, shouldn't you stop them from ordering too much? Drunk, and you still know how to call and accuse others of scamming. But you don't know to pay for the gourmet food you ate yourself? Mr. May, security officer, this isn't even about the price. The real issue is Lin Fan maliciously set this up to trap us. He swore in the group chat he'd pay. Now he left us hanging and ran off himself. Contact Lin Fan immediately. Sorry. The user you dialed has turned off their phone. Security officer, you hear that? Phone's off. He's definitely feeling guilty. This is a textbook case of fleeing to avoid responsibility.
Exactly.
He must have set us up and dug the pit. Otherwise, why would he suddenly shut off his phone? Security officer, go grab him, quick. That's over 1.5 million. Enough to get him locked up for 10 years. Does anyone know where he's staying right now? Yes. I have his address. He must have gone to that cheap hotel he booked earlier. Send 2 people to check it out. Bring him back. Assist in the investigation. Watch your tone. After all, it's just a regular dispute right now. Understood. We'll make sure to bring him in. Before the person involved shows up, you'd better take back those accusations of fraud. The case hasn't been officially determined. Who dares to make random accusations here? Anyone spreading rumors must bear the consequences. These idiots can't contain themselves. Finally, someone showed up. Lin Huan, right? Over at Atlantis, someone called the official complaint hotline. It involves $1 million dispute. We need you to come with us now. Explain the situation. No problem, hang on a second. Let me lock the door. Instead of dealing with these trashy people at work tomorrow, Better to use security to settle it today. Take care of them all at once. Lin Fan, how can you be so cold-hearted? We all see each other at work every day. Do you really have to push us onto the path of ruin? Force us? Stop pretending to be dead. Hurry up and swipe your card. You sponsored tonight's event. They're accusing you of being the host today. That you deliberately ran out halfway and refused to pay over 1.5 million. Do you have anything to say in your defense? What are you staring at? You wanted to show off, so you agreed to cover everything. The chat history in the business group is all there. Security officer. I really did promise to cover the group's expenses. But my bottom line was a few hundred per person at Four Seasons Express Hotel. Definitely not this Atlantis 7-star. I didn't book the first-class seats. I didn't reserve the suite. I didn't order any seafood or fine wine. When I rushed over late at night after my flight, they didn't even leave me any scraps. You're lying. Am I lying? Listen to what happened at the scene and you'll know. A Four Seasons Sanya roadside chain, Express Hotel at 200 a night. He got 3 million in demolition money. Yet let our old Lee stay in that cheap soundproofing equals paper economy room. Sis, I've been with old Lee for so many years. Never been treated so poorly. You can't be so stingy. That kind of 4G express chain hotel just sounds shabby to me. You're way too short-sighted. We had to personally take care of it for you. The Atlantis Royal Suite matches your 3 million windfall. Only Manager Lee has the guts. This 7-star Seaview suite was expertly booked by you. Of course! Top room types at Atlantis aren't available to regular people at all. If it weren't for me pulling strings and making some calls, you wouldn't even get through the lobby doors tonight. Lee's connections work better than all our legwork. Today's first-class upgrade and yacht cruise were all arranged by Manager Lee. Needless to say about the itinerary. We planned everything together. You said you'd cover it all. Are we supposed to bring our families and squeeze into economy and the public beach? Before arrival, all trips and charges were already decided. We booked the suite. We reserved the yacht. Just shut up and pay the bill. Don't ruin everyone's vacation mood. No way, you're still dreaming. This is a 7-star hotel. No one is going to pack up seafood shells for you to use for a campfire. Everyone flew all the way here. There's no way anyone's going hungry. If you wait, the seafood will get cold and start to smell. You're just slow at your job. You can't blame anyone else. You actually recorded this, damn it. You dared to secretly set me up behind my back. You guys secretly switched to a 7-star hotel. Forced a reservation for the presidential suite. Ordered tons of seafood and high-end wine. Ate and drank everything. Then I'm the one who didn't have a single bite and end up paying for it all. Every single word is in this recording. Security officer. They had already eaten everything before I entered the room. After I came in, I didn't even touch a drop of the water they poured. Now they're turning on me, saying I set up a scam and surrendered. You have to bring real evidence to make such accusations, right? Do you have any other solid evidence? Manager Chun, please show everyone that exorbitant bill. Security officer, take a good look. Not only did they wipe out the seafood and imported wine, on this bill, there's over 1 million RMB worth of duty-free purchases. Green water, sky blue, and West Indigo items. All of it is charged as personal goods under the suite's name. What personal goods? Where did it come from? Let me see this 1 million RMB duty-free purchase. Move, don't crowd around. Over 1 million went to buy from the duty-free store? Who the hell went crazy and took over 1 million RMB worth of stuff? Why are they all big brands? Luxury bags and designer watches. Let go of them. Have the butler read out the itemized list. Duty-free total bill is 1,268,000 yuan. Includes Greenwater Fairy wristwatch and Hermes Platinum bag. Sky blue facial care set. At first I really thought it was just the hotel gouging on prices. That's why I dared to file a complaint. Turns out, it's not that the food is expensive at all. It's all you bastards taking advantage and going wild with purchases. Stop talking crap. I only grabbed 2 skincare sets. How could that possibly create a hole of over 1 million RMB? Who called your name? Damn it. Why are you freaking out right now? I only grabbed 2 bags because you all were picking stuff from the counters. I just followed since you all were shopping. You also snuck in and stole some stuff. Security officer, this has got to be a huge misunderstanding. In the afternoon at the duty-free, everyone thought Lin Fan was picking up the tab, so they confidently picked more items. Before I even got off the plane, you were already using my name as a shield, buying luxury goods at the counters. Right, security officer? I entered the hotel at 10:15 p.m. Manager Chun has the surveillance footage from the lobby. Inside this suite, all the luxury purchases and duty-free pickups happened before I arrived in Sanya. I never gave anyone permission to use my name for $0 shopping at the duty-free. This is Mr. Lin's access time log. These photos show guests enjoying seafood, opening vintage wine, and signing at the duty-free. Time points when luxury goods were picked up. The hotel's monitoring center can access the full surveillance video anytime to check. Just now on your report call, you were swearing it was the hotel colluding with Lin Fan to set up a scam. Now, with clear evidence, it was you who privately booked the presidential suite. You who ordered the food, opened the wine, and picked up the goods. All the bills and surveillance are public. More than 1 million RMB in charges. All happened before Lin Fan arrived. What else do you have to say now? Security officer, he said in the group chat he would host everyone. That's a real promise. Since he swore as a man, then he should pay. Offering to host a meal, by law, does not mean he authorized you to use his name for unlimited shopping at the duty-free. It also doesn't mean he allows you to sign for luxury goods when he wasn't even present, signing for over 1 million in luxury items in his absence. Based on the current chain of evidence, this hotel never forced or gouged guests. Lin Fan hasn't committed any form of fraud. Room registration is real name at the venue. Food orders and duty-free signatures are verbally confirmed. And there's hallway surveillance. Everything is perfectly clear. This is a classic civil dispute. Whoever enjoyed the services pays the bill. Who ate the seafood? Who pocketed the bags and watches? That's whose bill it is. Over 1.5 million RMB. Even selling our bones won't raise enough. How could I possibly come up with more than 200,000 RMB? I really don't have it. My monthly minimum credit card payment. I can't even pay that. Li Changming, you made the decision to switch to this 7-star hotel. You said you'd make Lin Fan pay and set the rules. Now, why are you stabbing your own brothers in the back? Stop turning on me, damn it. Did you eat 1 less slice of Wagyu beef? Or drink 1 less glass of Lafite? Room and meal costs, let's split and accept. But for those duty-free bags and watches, whoever took them, luxury stuff, whoever grabbed it, should pay the bill, right? Right. Zhao Hai is right. Whoever took the duty-free stuff pays full price. Why am I the only one who's paying? When at the counter, all of you fought over them. How you split it among yourselves. Make your own group and negotiate. But this hotel bill must be settled without missing a cent tonight. Everyone, you can choose to have one person pay in full, or split it according to actual consumption, and pay separately. The hotel front desk will cooperate to issue itemized invoices. Split payment, 1.58 million RMB. 6 families over 260,000 RMB each. Even selling myself isn't worth that much. Lee, you set off this mess. You need to find a way to cover this hole. Stop yelling. Yelling won't make money appear. Manager Chun, the bags and watches still have the packaging intact. We don't want them. Return everything. We'll settle the room and food costs separately. Right. Return everything without opening. The packaging film isn't even broken. Why won't you let us return them since you forced us to buy? Anything unopened should be returned. And those birds' nest and jewelry. Whoever wants to carry that debt. Who's paying for this debt? Manager Chun, this really is flooding the Dragon King's temple. Just a big misunderstanding. You're a 7-star hotel. You don't need to push us to the rooftop over this stuff. Return whatever you can. Please be flexible, okay? Manager Chun, if this mess goes online tonight, it'll hurt Atlantis' reputation too. The goods still unopened. We're returning them now. We'll accept the rest of the food and room expenses. Sorry, everyone. Once luxury duty-free goods are sold, unless there's a serious quality defect, the hotel does not accept returns. No way, I haven't even opened the dust bag. Why won't you let me return them? At the counter when you signed and paid, the purchase agreement was clear in black and white, and the exclusive butler must have reminded you when picking up, once you sign and receive it. Non-quality issues are not returnable. I think no one here is deaf, right? Of course, if you have disputes among families about how to split the cost, you can take the itemized list and figure it out slowly. Figure out what? 1.58 million split among 6 families. Each family coughs up over 20,000 RMB and it's done. That's it. Your calculations are so loud I can hear them all the way in Sanya Bay. How much were those 2 green water watches you took? Dream on if you want everyone else to cover for you. Wu Bing, you bastard. Quit stirring trouble with that attitude. When you took the Lafite, it was bottle after bottle. I did take a few bottles of wine, but definitely not the most expensive ones. Why should I have to take the blame with you guys? Everyone shut the hell up. The officials are still standing right here. Isn't today embarrassing enough? Lee's reputation is already lost to the Pacific Ocean. We need a clear plan to deal with this bill tonight. Just the duty-free store items add up to over 1.2 million RMB. It can't be that whoever took more scores a bigger deal, and whoever took less becomes the sucker. That's right, I only care about my own share. No one should expect me to use my retirement money to fill anyone else's bottomless pit. I really can't pay anymore. If we really split it evenly per person, I could drain all the online loan platforms and still couldn't pay it back. Manager Chun, just submit the expenses. Whoever's got sticky fingers, show us who took what, and for how much, lay it all out. 2:10 p.m., Zhaohai, Royal KTV. VIP suite and premium imported liquor package. Total, 246,000 yuan. Sang a few lousy songs and blew over 240,000. Zhaohan, you ordered for a whole regiment. Singing, huh? What do you know about singing? Those liquors were all top shelf. That afternoon, wasn't everyone insisting Lin Fan would pick up the tab? If I don't take advantage, I'd be a fool. Anyone who didn't know better would think your voice is made of gold. Throwing cash around at a place like that, showing off. Shut your damn mouth. You hold court in the bar bathroom. Your champagne tab might be darker than mine. 2:45 p.m. Wang Li, 2 Tianlin Secret skincare sets. 1 Hermes Birkin bag. Total, 128,000 yuan. Everyone, listen up. I barely managed just over 120,000. That's half of Zhaohai's 240,000. Why should we split it evenly per person? Cover his 128,000. And you still feel wronged? Does your old face look good enough for 2 sets of Tanlin Secret? Why do you care? If I want, I'll use it as a foot scrub. 3:20 p.m. Lin Mang Mang, 3 Tanlin cotton skincare sets. 1 Vank pirate necklace. Total, 185,000 yuan. 185,000 just for picking some skincare products. And a necklace, that's it. How could it possibly cost so much? 3:50 p.m. Wu Bin Space Top Bar VIP booth. 3 sets of Ace of Spades Dragon package. Total, 352,000 yuan. How should I know? Once they started popping champagne at the bar, no one could stop. Blew over 300,000 there. Weren't you just the loudest one cursing, Zhao Hai? You cursed the most. But you're the one, acting like a rich kid in the bar, throwing money around playing big shot. You seriously blew through 350,000? 4:15 p.m. Xiaoyong, private yacht, bikini party. Total, 214,000 yuan. My 214,000 at least wasn't spent like you two. Blowing 250,000 at a KTV or bar. Or 350,000, sure. You spent 210,000 and you're still talking. We're all equally to blame. You invited a bunch of bikini models on board. Did you think it was expensive when you threw that party? 4:30 p.m. Li Changming, Haitian Luxury Aquarium Club, Emperor's Supreme Jade, and signed for 3 Cartier diamond-studded bracelets, 5 Vangan Island necklaces. Total, 455,000 yuan. Emperor's Supreme Jade. Over 400,000 on jewelry. Oh Li, are you crazy? Going to a seedy place like that just to bathe. And I didn't even see a box for that jewelry. You, a woman, what do you know? I'm the head of core business. The bath and all that expensive jewelry were client entertainment expenses for VIPs. Oh, entertainment expenses. So Li, taking a high-end bath is work expenses. And those 400,000 worth of bracelets and necklaces, were they for that female supplier? Li Lily, right? Li Lily. The woman who's always running to our company. That vixen, you're something Li Changming. You made us take on over $1 million in debt, just to buy jewelry for her dad. I'm done with you. So what if I bought jewelry? At least I'm not like you, bragging about a lousy purse, and feeling so proud. One spends 400,000 to impress someone, the other 350,000 to take a bath. Why should I cover for you guys? Split my 180,000. I couldn't pay it back even if I sold everything I own. Duty-free mall purchase on credit, total, 1,268,000 yuan. Of the final bill of 1.58 million, after deducting the duty-free items, royal suite room charges, yacht rental and all catering services, total, 314,400 yuan. The hotel's billing is very clear. You all discuss among yourselves now. Either split the 300,000 plus in room and meal charges by head, and whoever took the duty-free goods pays for their own. Or come up with another way. If you can't negotiate, then we'll take this to the station for mediation. But tonight, this 1.58 million hotel tab must be settled by you. 1.58 million is just a number. Everyone, stay calm. Let's still split it 6 ways. Pay the total. Then tomorrow morning, we'll take these Hermes and Rolexes, sell them to second-hand dealers to recoup some cash. Settle the difference after that. Handle it internally. Li, you sure know how to work the numbers. You spent 400,000 alone, and now you want me to put up 260,000 to cover for you first. I'd have to be out of my mind to agree. You're fooling no one. I only spent 120,000 myself. You secretly spent 400,000 behind my back. That's nearly 300,000 more. Why should everyone split it evenly? Don't drag me into this. Stop with this splitting nonsense. If you really compare expenses, Wu Bing with his champagne shower at the bar, Jia Yong's yacht party, you getting a massage at the bathhouse. How are we supposed to sell those secondhand? Is this kind of mess even possible to figure out? Let's accept the room and meal charges. But your 400,000 worth of bracelets and necklaces. Your name is right there on the invoice. Stop trying to muddy the water. Do any of you even know the market? These big name products, from Bygenia to MS Green Aqua, are all overhyped, illiquid, luxury goods. Just find a watch dealer and you can cash them out. Let's get the hotel bill squared and talk about the rest later. You, old Lee, who knows everyone everywhere. When we've all covered your expenses, Wu Bin, stop acting like a victim. You leaked the lowest price for that overseas account last month to our competitor and took plenty of kickbacks for it. You think we're all blind? Stop slinging mud. Dog eat dog. The drama's finally starting. Keep exposing each other's dirty laundry. It's more exciting than my investigation. I leaked the lowest price. But Zhao Hai, your hands are clean. You rigged quotes on that Dongcheng construction project. 2 sets of bids to cheat the company and screw the supplier. You've pocketed those 10+% rebates. For over 3 years, I'll tear that filthy mouth of yours. Everyone, cut it out. Try anything in front of security. Enough, we're talking about the hotel bill now. Why bring up company business? All of you, shut the hell up. Looks like Lee's getting nervous. Afraid we'll also bring up his business with Li Lily. Zhao Yong, you can say what you want about food, but you'd better think before speaking. My head is as clear as ever. The way you handled those sample purchases with that woman supplier. Every time you quote, it's always 2 or 3 times higher than others. Whenever the accounts are settled, he buys you bags and watches. These 5 Van Cleef and Arpels necklaces today. Don't tell me they're yours too. Planning to give them to that homewrecker, right? Li Lily. She's the female sales rep who's always hanging around our company. Zhao Yong. I'll send my regards to your grandma. Li Gaoming, control your temper. I misspoke. That display rack purchasing fund approved by HQ at the end of last year. You could have easily bargained down the price. But you insisted on reporting supply shortage and stubbornly went through Li Yuyu. Do you think people are blind? That scandal between you two has long spread everywhere. And then there was that business trip last quarter. You asked admin to reimburse expenses. In the end, you and Li Lily used company money to buy favors for yourself. You really are shameless. Zhao Hai, you dare come out here and stir things up too. You took kickbacks from channel distributors and have the nerve to act tough here. Worst case, we all go down together. Zhao Yong, are you a saint now? When New Year came, you shamelessly brought fake cigarettes to my house, begged old Li to promote you. Then you used old Li's name outside to run a tab at the cigar shop. Wazi, even your wife's hospital delivery fees, you borrowed from my family. And now you pretend to be some justice warrior. Wang Li, like you're all clean. You're just a family member, not even on the payroll, relying on the minuscule authority your husband wields. You actually made sure your nephew, who didn't even finish middle school, got shoved into our department to collect a salary for doing nothing. The whole team covers up for him daily. You really think the company belongs to your family? Family business, huh? What a load of crap. My nephew came in through a proper interview. He then swapped the company's expensive office supplies for shoddy second-hand goods, pocketed the difference, and at the end, who else but his aunt got a cut? Sister-in-law, don't just curse others. Clean up your own mess first. You all need to stop pretending to be righteous while biting each other. You are all cutthroat, soulless trash. Last month, Zhao Yong took a major client to KTV. They generously gave us 2 latest model phones. You claimed they'd be used to build connections, but quickly resold them on Xianyu for cash. Bought your brother-in-law a motorcycle. Lin Mangmeng. You, a fake innocent, dare to backstab me here too. My bank account is cleaner than my face. You men always live it up in the company. Faking expenses, making extra money on the side. All I did today was take a few measly cosmetics. Why should I be forced to jump with you guys? Stop your damn screaming. Wu Bin, you're always the go-between. But you didn't complain about being broke when selling company secrets. Last week's big deal about to close got intercepted by the rival company. Who else but you, the mole, leaked it? Who else could it be? If you don't have hard evidence, stop letting out pointless crap. Don't think you got away with it perfectly. That night in the basement, I saw you and the competitor's sales director behind the car splitting cash, smoking wazi. I watched from the car and saw it all clear as day. Xiaohai, stop pretending to be the moral hero here. Every holiday, those downstream factories quietly slip you shopping cards and bottles of Mayo Tai. You always pocket them yourself. Did you ever hand over a dime to the company? Nonsense. Those are personal gifts for me. They gave those for our friendship, my hard work. By your twisted logic, the kickbacks you get from suppliers are also their desperate plea for you to take, huh? Screw you. You really think you're a saint. When you forced me to foot the bill, you all acted so arrogant. Now that the fire's at your door, suddenly biting everyone else. Drop it already. The priority now is to settle the hotel debts. Any more fighting here will get you taken away for disturbance. Stay put. How you settle this messy account among yourselves is up to you, but tonight you must answer to the hotel. No one leaves if even a penny is missing. Fine. Settle up according to what you took. Cut the crap. Give a straightforward plan. The suite plus the seafood and foreign liquor totals 314,400. 6 of us split it. 52,400 each. Whoever took stuff home pays for it themselves. I'll add up what I took and ate. Comes to 237,400. Even if I sell my bones, I can't squeeze out that much money. Stop crying. Keep biting each other like this. All the shady things we did at the company will end up in the news. What matters now is plugging the hotel's bill. Once we're free, we can settle scores. Li Mangneng, how much cash can you scrape together? If I borrow everywhere, maybe 20,000. The most I can scrape up is 2 or 3,000 short. Fine, I'll take the hit. I'll cover you for 30,000 first. When the storm passes, you must pay me back with interest. Wow. The sun must be rising in the west. Now you actually know how to show some mercy. You want to perform like a monkey for everyone all night? Didn't you hear what Manager Chun said? Luxury goods can't be returned, but we can resell them to resellers. Those Rolex and Hermes pieces can easily bring in a lot of cash on the black market. Raise money to save ourselves first. Stop embarrassing us here. The bags and bracelets I took are worth 352,000. Plus the meal, 52,400. Total is 404,400. I'll pay 298,400. I'll pay 180,400. I took 266,400. I'll pay 207,400 myself. Borrowed 30,000 from Brother Lee. The jewelry I took is 405,000. Add meal fee 52,400. Plus 30,000 I covered for Lin Mengmeng. That's a total of 487,400 I'm paying. Everyone swipe your card in turn. These blood-sucking bastards. Cut the complaints. You lost the least. Don't force me. I really can't borrow another cent. What are you dragging out for? Pay and leave. All accounts settled. This round of hotel expense disputes is closed. If you want to settle old scores, go left out the door to the courthouse. All those kickbacks and clues about occupational crimes you just revealed. Our recorders have everything saved.
Ouch.
Security guys, it was just angry mudslinging. All nonsense doesn't count, whether it's nonsense or evidence. Economic crime investigators will verify. It's not up to you to define anything. Lin Fan, you played your cards well tonight. Your plan is sharp enough. Flattering me. You flatter me. It's mainly thanks to you drama queens putting on your emotional performances. Don't get so damn arrogant. You screwed me so bad I lost everything, even my underwear. This blood debt between us isn't over. All those luxury watches and bags are in your bags. It's only right you pay for the goods you bought. Why won't this ever end? You're such a clueless rookie. The moment you walked in, you set up a vicious trap for all the senior staff. Do you really think you'll be able to walk through the company's doors tomorrow? You booked a 7-star suite behind my back and cleared out the duty-free shop. Then you forced me, the newbie, to be the sucker. This is what you call the way old employees do things. Stop bullshitting so much. Don't think just because there are people in uniforms here tonight, you're guaranteed to win. The hotel can't control you, but the business department is my territory. You're going to struggle to get anywhere from now on. You're right to remind me. The business department really isn't for investigating cases. So here's my advice for you. All those dirty accounts you exposed on each other just now. You better not let the economic investigation team hear about them again. This is the second time. What do you mean by that? What I mean is the 1.58 million you handed over tonight. Just consider it the price for those shady things you did in secret, like paying an idiot tax. Lin Fan, do you really think holding on to $3 million in relocation money lets you boss me around? I'm not stepping on you. I'm just here to flip the table. So none of you get to eat. I'll make sure you can't survive in the company. Brother Lee, I got nowhere to go. Every credit card under my name is maxed out. Let's all fly back first. Go now in the middle of the night. Right now. If we don't find a way to crush this little punk tonight, when we go back to the company tomorrow, we'll have to line up and get punished. What happened tonight can't drag on until morning. Once it's morning, once upper management knows what shady stuff we've done, we're all screwed. So what the hell can we do now? That bastard is holding on to the recording. There's surveillance evidence from the hotel too. Aren't you running an account on Little Blue Book lately? Why are you bringing this up now? That account of mine. I usually just post about grocery shopping and cooking. Just day-to-day family stuff. Lots of home life posts. That's the easiest way to go viral. Sis-in-law, just make yourself out to be a super nice employee who got totally screwed. Plus the way you look now after crying, all worn out. Everyone will empathize like crazy, all the netizens will go nuts. This transaction is ironclad evidence. There's over 1.5 million in account flow right here. It doesn't say who spent it. That's what makes it so powerful. Brother Lee is that kid's, holding all the recordings. What if he leaks them and frames us instead? Speed is of the essence. Got it? We need to strike first. Seize the moral high ground. Netizens these days. Who has the patience to separate truth from lies? Whoever cries first and acts pitiful, they become the embodiment of justice. So what exactly should I do in front of the camera? Sis-in-law, just insist that a new guy from our company working on the demolition was showing off and insisted on treating everyone. In the end, he tricked all us honest folks into a 7-star hotel and then ran off, leaving us with the bill. He forced a few regular employees like us to take on a 1.5 million yuan debt. Be sure to emphasize that 7-star hotel bullied us because of our numbers. If we didn't pay, they sent security guards to lock the doors and wouldn't let us leave. Sis-in-law, hold that bill higher. Have the prices of those bags and watches. Just show the total amount. The more shocking, the better. Edit in a few photos of Lin Fan's employee badge. and a shot of the Atlantis Hotel entrance. The post title should sound as casual as possible. Just go all in to stir public opinion. Folks, I really don't want to live anymore. Please, everyone, help me get justice. A newcomer at the company swore he'd take everyone on a vacation, but he ended up tricking us into the most expensive hotel in Sanya. We're just low-level staff earning pennies. He ran off himself. The local security literally detained us here and forced us to pay over 1.5 million. I've emptied all my savings, maxed out every loan and credit line, but I'm still drowning in debt. I even feel hopeless now. We honestly only went to make up the numbers. How did our families get ruined by a scumbag like this? So just because someone's rich, they think they can toy with us regular folks? Please help me, everyone. I just want an explanation for myself. I'm begging you all. If this video really goes public, what if things get out of control? If we don't post, nothing happens. If we do, he'll be done for, or it'll be us tomorrow. Does this trick even work? There's so many complaints like this online now. What if we can't even make a splash? Sis-in-law, you have over 100,000 followers on your account. Those aren't all paid fake followers, right? What kind of bullshit is that? I earned every real follower doing live streams every day. To hell with it, if we get no traffic. Tonight's all for nothing. Don't rush. Let things brew a bit. We did it, Brother Lee. The video passed 10 million views. We're trending now. Everyone's attacking Lin Fan and his whole family. Even big influencers are helping spread it, calling out our headquarters to respond tomorrow. Or they'll boycott our products. Serves him right. Let the internet show him some discipline. Hope he gets totally destroyed socially. Don't celebrate too soon. He still has the full audio as leverage. The hotel has security footage of blind spots too. This doesn't hold up to any scrutiny. You're overestimating netizens' intelligence. Who's going to listen to a long, boring audio reversal? On the internet, whoever cries first and acts victimized, they're seen as the real victims. There's a lot of support in the comments right now. Some people are deeming to ask for updates. This won't do. If we speak too much, we might slip up easily. We'll just complicate things. Let's organize everything first and clearly outline what happened. We're about to post the second update. Remember, don't mention we switched hotel rooms. Don't mention we ordered Lafite. And definitely not the official statement. Just stress that we're regular junior employees who got bankrupted by him, maxing out all future credit. And make sure to take one last jab. Say that Lin Fan got a little money and treated his old colleagues like dogs. Brother Lee. So, in our copy, should we tag Shenghui Network? Of course! Tag the official account for sure. If we don't drag the company's name in, how will Wen Do at the top ever feel the pressure to stand up for us? Oh my god. The video just hit 30 million views. We're #1 on the trending searches everywhere. The truth behind a nouveau rich screwing over coworkers. The truth is freaking gross. That 7-star hotel is an accomplice too. A thorough investigation is needed. If this crappy company doesn't fire scum like that, I'm never buying their products again. Hehe. Lin Fan. Oh, Lin Fan. Even a god couldn't save you now. How could you be saved? Mr. Lin, we're in big trouble. The hotline at our hotel front desk has been blown up by angry netizens. Even our official social media accounts are getting bombarded non-stop. All the comments are stirring things up, calling us a black shop ripping off customers. The PR department has packaged all the sweet footage and all duty-free receipts. We're preparing a statement to clarify everything online. Manager Chun, releasing evidence now can barely clear our name. But the fire hasn't gotten hot enough yet. What do you mean by that? You want to just let the online hate rage on? Since these clowns love to grandstand on the moral high ground, then let's help them build a stage even higher. So when they fall, it'll shatter them to pieces. Once the public opinion frenzy reaches a boiling point, I'll release the full HD recordings and security logs. And you at the Atlantis Hotel just need to drop the unedited surveillance footage and the official statement. Then those 6 so-called victims will instantly become hated scammers, and your Atlantis brand can ride this crazy reversal and rake in a wave of top-level reputation. Are you trying to turn this PR crisis straight into a nationwide positive PR phenomenon? It's not PR. It's about setting a rule for the whole internet. Let everyone see that you're 7-star hotel has every single bill fully accounted for. There's no surveillance blind spot, and everything is above board for a top luxury brand like yours, rather than fearing slander. Take this chance to establish a spotless reputation. That's what matters most. That's a risky move. I must report to headquarters right away for a decision. You can do that. Just be quick. The fire of public opinion online doesn't have eyes. Be careful you don't end up getting burned yourselves. Mr. Lin, we've received full approval from senior management. Atlantis's PR department is standing by, waiting for your signal. All right. Let these little clowns keep jumping around the trending lists a while longer. Hello? This is Shenghui Network's main switchboard. Is that heartless Lin Fan trending online? From your company. How come that scumbag hasn't been fired yet? Ma'am, please calm down first. Our company's senior management is currently intervening to verify the situation. Verify my ass. You guys are just covering up for a scammer. If we don't see a termination statement, we'll boycott all your business online. I really didn't see this coming. Lin Fan is usually so quiet in the team, like a total pushover. Turns out he can do such vicious things behind our backs. You really never know someone just by their looks. He has 3 million in dirty money stuffed in his pocket. How could he not get cocky? Heard even that 7-star internet famous hotel got played by him too. Mangang, don't be scared. All the online spit could drown him. Even if he had the guts, this coward wouldn't dare show up today. You shameless bastard. You still have the nerve to come to work? I'm clocking in on time for work. What's there to be afraid of? You dug a pit and got several of us stuck with over 1.5 million in debt. And now you're pretending to be all innocent. White rabbit. A lousy rookie dares to go up against the whole core department? You're dead today. The same story. Last night at Atlantis. You guys already threatened me once. Last night you had security stand up for you. But today, in here, no one's going to protect you. The company cares about appearances. Our big boss can't afford this kind of embarrassment even more. Xiaolin, listen to some advice from your elder. Go publish an apology in the newspaper now. Cover that 1.5 million hole for us. Then post a video online. Say it was just a moment of foolishness. Show some sincerity. Maybe you'll still keep your job at the company. While you guys were whining and dining, splurging on luxury, I was treated like a cash machine. You made smear videos about me online, and now you want me to bow and confess? That's a real eye-opener. So when you get business clients out there, this kind of wishful thinking is how you sign the deals too. Stop being so stubborn. There are tons of people talking about this online now, and you're still acting here. The buzz online is still growing. Let's wait a little longer, see how things play out. All the surveillance and legal documents are ready, standing by for instructions at any time.
Hold on.
Director Wang from PR just reported back. The company's customer service hotlines have been completely crashed by netizens. A few clients who were about to renew their contracts also called to pressure us. Where's that troublemaker Lin Fan? I'll go to the business department and bring him over right now. You have to give me an explanation today. How do you plan to clean up this gigantic mess? How far does Director Wang want me to go? There's so much spit flying online. It's about to drown out our company entrance. Everyone's accusing us of shielding deadbeats. A rookie who just passed probation brought this huge PR disaster on the company. Do you really think you can take the blame? Cut the sane act in front of me. The kickback from that overseas project. Did you miss out on a dime? Do you even have the face to talk? I took the $500,000 deposit from Hankang Corp and used it to pay off my own online loans. You think the whole business department are idiots? Quit faking innocence. Are you the only one so blind? This group of selfish bastards. I spend money so they can run business, expand the market, and instead they treat the company's funds like their own ATM, taking kickbacks off project deposits, trading client bottom lines in private deals. Basically every red line in the rules for profit transfers. They've crossed them all. I'm going right now to grab Li Changming by the collar and ask him what the hell he's done. Move, you're in the way. Director Wang, if you storm out and flip the table now, you're just blocking the heat for them, cooling things off. To the millions of online onlookers, they're still seen as the underdogs. If you go hard on them now, the public will just say the company is scapegoating the old staff to help me, the nouveau rich, save face. So we're just supposed to sit here, letting them fuel the narrative, dragging our century-old reputation through the mud? I've got unedited audio recordings with nothing spared. 1.58 million worth of spending records. Duty-free pending pickup dockets and police reports. Plus HD surveillance from the Atlantis penthouse suite. All of it is in my hands. All the evidence is ready. Just waiting for the online outrage to reach its boiling point. Then I'll drop everything along with the Atlantis PR department. You set the trap from the start and just waited for them to jump. They're the ones last night, in the suite, who butchered me like a pig and forced me to prepare to clean up their mess. So how much longer do I wait to act? Right now. Mr. Lin. Manager Chun. Close the net. Got confirmation from Atlantis. All web accounts shut down. Release all the damning hard evidence instantly. Make sure they understand what total despair means. Since you guys insist on putting on a public struggle session for me, in front of the whole internet, then I'll just pull off your fig leaf. Let everyone see what skeletons these victims are really hiding. Now that the news is out there, how are you going to play your next move? Even if the bomb went off, let them enjoy floating for a while first. Taste the sweetness of victory. Only when they're at the height of their frenzy will they realize they're actually standing on a bottomless pit. You want to use me. So they'll put on an encore in front of everyone, making their disgrace complete. Make sure there's no turning back. That's what's called a setup for a fall. Get them high up in the sky for now. And when the iron hammer of truth comes down, they'll shatter with nothing left. Their old reputation will be totally shredded. All right. Today I'll play this act with you. Lin Fan, because of all the debts you've racked up outside. Our company's century-old reputation has been ruined by you. From this very second on, the company officially stops your review. Hurry up and clean up your personal junk. Go home and wait for the final decision from the admin department. Everybody, listen up. This bastard finally got kicked out. Chairman Wang really has sharp insight. This rotten apple should have been tossed long ago. I don't ask for much. Just hope the company can give someone like me, innocent, hard-working employees, a way to survive. Should have just paid up earlier instead of causing trouble. Had to resist anyway. Now you've ruined your own livelihood. Xiaolin, just take that 3 million and retire at home. You are totally done in this field. Let's see who dares to hire you now. The poor remain poor. Just got a couple pennies in your pocket and you start acting cocky. You deserve this. You screwed us first. Now karma caught up with you. This is what they call fate's payback. Trying to go against us when you're still a rookie. Remember, in the sales department, experience and skills will always outrank you. All that bullshit logic. Don't celebrate too soon. Soon you won't even have the energy to cry. What? You're still unhappy about the penalty? It's over 100 million. Our topic is trending over 100 million. We're dominating the top spot on the hot search. See that? Netizens nationwide are waiting for this guy's next move. Hurry up and get lost. The internet is waiting to watch you walk away in shame. You're packing up and leaving. Live stream. Complete solid evidence on the $1 million bill. Chain motel by the street in Sanya for $200 a night. You brought your family to stay in a place like that. They'll be laughing at you all year. Our hotel surveillance covers it all. 6 people involved. Privately set up suites. All the duty-free shopping notes and solid proof have been handed in. You literally dumped the blame on us. I'm fighting you today. Turns out these vampires ordered stuff themselves. And indeed the new guys pay for their bags. Shameless. Blew over $1 million in the duty-free shop. You call this a team-building dinner? That woman crying her eyes out. Grabbed tens of thousands worth of luxury bags for herself. That woman crying her eyes out. Grabbed tens of thousands worth of luxury bags for herself. Those 6 pieces of work. What company are they from? Expose them now. Anyone who bashed Li Fan earlier, come apologize now. This 7-star hotel surveillance is brutal evidence. Ultimate plot twist event. Why hasn't the internet checked into this yet? These parasites. Delete it. Hurry up and delete. Can't delete it anymore? It's all been forwarded. All our info has been dug up. That Zhao Yong guy withheld deposits to fill loan holes. Feels good, huh? That slicked back manager took his mistress out for meals on company money. Check him to the end. Even Tang's big clients are in the comments watching the show. Li Changming. Didn't you say netizens are brainless? Not checking the surveillance? Company urgently confirmed. Sales. Li Changming, Zhao Yong Wu Bin, Zhao Hai Lin Mengmen, and family Wang Li maliciously spread rumors in the public incident. Caused serious damage to the company reputation. Also, these people are involved in stealing and selling customer resources. Illegal contracts, kickbacks, and benefit transfer. Company immediately fires all of them. All relevant evidence goes to the economic inspectors. Lin Fan provided critical evidence in this case. Helped the company avoid a disaster. Penalty revoked. Immediately cancelled. President Wang, don't believe those rumors online. I just used my influencer account to post some skits and gain followers. Really didn't mean to drag the company into this. Penalty revoked. Li Changming, Zhao Hai, Zhao Yong, Wu Bin, Lin Mengmen. Turn in your computer passwords and client files now. Access cards have been cancelled. Leave immediately. Why punish us after all the work we've done for the company? I've run myself ragged for the company all these years. When we're bringing in business, why don't you say anything then? You treat the company's bottom price in secrets, like appetizers at your drinking parties, and sell them off for cash in bags. Chairman Wang, everyone's just throwing dirt when they're drunk. How could any of it be real? Supplier Zhou Min just called my office. Said she wants to bring legal to confront you face to face. My influencer account got banned for life by the platform. All the tens of thousands of followers I stayed up building, gone. Family members, please step back. Don't cause trouble in the office area. He's lost Lin Fan. You damn jinx. If you had paid the hotel bill, my account wouldn't have been banned. Yeah, you clearly have money. Yet, pretend you don't. Forced us to carry tens of thousands in bad debt. Do you even have a conscience? You guys really perfected the art of shifting blame. The knife's already at my throat. And you want me to stick my head out for you to cut? Lin Fan, this whole damn mess is your trap from start to finish. The 7-star suite was booked by you all. The king crab was flaunted by you. Those hundreds of thousands worth of luxury goods are in your pockets. Even the online scandal is your own doing. All I did was refuse to be your ATM. Chairman Wang just got a call from the official security team. They're on the way. They'll be here soon to audit. Legal immediately locked down those 6 people's workstations. Monitor all the financial flows and client slots to the end. Hand it all over unaltered to official security. Understood, I'll get on it right away. Chairman Wang, please be merciful. Let the brothers off once. We've worked hard for the company every holiday. Use the company's reputation to cover up your greed. Why didn't you think about consequences then? Mr. Lin, our boss asked me to deliver a message. Thanks to this viral trending topic. Atlantis luxury suites for the next 6 months are fully booked. Your hotel did an outstanding job. Doesn't match Westlake. But you deserve this windfall.
Hey.
Thanks for your kind words. Our boss said, From now on, whenever you come to Sanya, you will always get VIP treatment. Lin Fan, from now on, take over the mess in the core sales department. All shady contracts and dirty dealings. Dig them all out and review again. That private office inside is yours now. In the workplace, kindness without an edge will only get you eaten alive by these wolves. If I give an inch, they only push further. Back when you bullied a rookie, you should have expected to face consequences today.